Reggie here. We are here with my buddy Michael Szymanski with Phoenix Rising Realty, right, and insurance. And as you guys know, the reason why I'm doing these podcasts, these videos, is to really help the viewers, the listeners, get inspired, maybe learn a thing or two, and take your business, your idea, your side hustle to that next level, right? So I wanted to have Michael on to talk about his journey. We've known each other for a while. We started at Geo Digital, really focusing on the digital marketing side of things, and he went on his way and got into where he is today. I think a successful entrepreneur. I think if you're in real estate, you're an entrepreneur, like a small business owner. So that being said, let's go. So the first question I have for you is, what is your origin story? How did you get to where you are today?
Well, I grew up in a military family. My grandpa, when he got out of the Air Force back when I was born, a little bit after, I lived in that house, and he got into real estate. He sold it for 40 years after 30 years in the military. So I kind of always knew I was going to get into it. I just got into it a little later than I thought, probably.
What drove you there? Because like I said, I mean, I know you were at Monster for a while, you're at Geo, and then now you're in real estate. Like what made you take that leap to do it? Because that's tough.
It is.
You don't get a base salary there.
No, there's not. It's
right?
$10.99.
Yeah. So I mean, I know you've got a family, you've got 2 kids, so it's like.
Well, that really was the impetus. I've got one of my younger son has special needs. He's got epilepsy, he's got cerebral palsy. He's his family around him, and this industry gives me the flexibility that I can take my kids to school in the morning. Every morning I drop off both kids. I drop off our older son, and then my younger son goes to Foundation for Blind Children on Northern. I drive over there, meet my wife, get to drop off both kids. I get to go back and pick up both kids every day. It's awesome. Couldn't get that with another job,
right?
So real estate gives me the flexibility for that. The insurance part helps, support it. It fills the gaps in between real estate.
So that insurance, with that realty and insurance, is that for the brokers themselves, or is that for the clients, or how does that work?
Well, it's for the clients.
Okay.
Because I have clients who are just insurance companies.
Got it.
Home, auto,
got it.
commercial.
Okay.
I can tell you
Okay.
So, that's full service, and those people then become sticky. We talk about being an entrepreneur, getting those multiple streams of income. That's another stream of income. Right. So
that's like I said, I've never heard of that before. When I saw that, your title is, it's insurance and or realty and insurance. I'm like, what is that? How does that even work? So. Right. So now my question is too, right? Again, for the entrepreneurs that are out there, the budding business owners that are out there, it's really, really tough, right? Because, and even more so, I think in real estate, right? Because you're always hearing it's a buyer's market, seller's market, it's up, it's down, it's what gets you through those tough times? Like when it's down. I know you said there's an insurance side of things to kind of help fill the gap, but as an entrepreneur in general, there's got to be slow times. So what do you do just to keep you motivated,
right,
to keep going?
Listen, I set a goal for myself to get X number of policies every month. So that helps because insurance is residual.
Right.
Some of the companies pay in full. I'm an independent broker or agent too, so I have multiple lines. It's not like some farmer's agent who can only sell you farmers.
Right.
I can find the right product for the right people, and then some of those companies pay all at once. Some can pay as the payments come in. So, the building up that book of business, helps with that revenue stream. And on the other side, still trying to do real estate side,
right,
buyers and sellers. That sort of thing.
So how do you market yourself when you're going out there, when you're talking to people? Because to me, it kind of sounds like, hey, look, I'm this life consultant kind of thing, right? It's like, hey, look, I can help you. If you move here,
One of my buddies right now, like he called it the other day. He's like, "You're like becoming my everything." I've got him, in fact, closing on a new house next week, and he's moving all of his insurance policies over to me. I wrote the insurance on the new place, rewrote the insurance for his rental place.
Does it happen a lot? Does it happen where you've sold them a house and they transfer everything over to you, or
home and maybe the homeowner's policy,
Makes sense.
you know,
Yeah.
because it can just take place all at once
Right.
and get it taken care of, and then you try and get the extra streams, bring them in, and then as far as like working it the other way, maybe I work with a renter, you know, and then get them on the renter's insurance
Right.
and get them sticky. Hopefully they can buy down the line, but still you're trying to get that residual with them.
Right. So, you know, I guess when
Diversify.
I was going to say, it's diversify. It's multiple streams of income, but it's also, you know, I think you're the everything guy, but I think it's kind of like you're not everywhere, right? But you can help with a lot of things like life things, like
Right.
home, insurance, protection, you know, things like that.
I can change hats.
Right.
You're like, all right, well, you can do this, and you can stay with your company if you want to. I'll still be able to offer you some advice.
Right.
You know, and as far as like getting out there, like social media's been used.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have a presence.
Show that shirt to that video. Hashtag Realty. Nice.
You know, insurance-wise, it's done great. I've kind of found a niche with like the rideshare drivers.
Oh.
Like I write a lot of rideshare policies, and get business from there, and then referrals within that market
Right.
from them. So that helps. That doesn't really help on the real estate side,
Right,
but that's
right.
insurance.
What about, so, I mean, what is your wife, how does she play a role in this? Because I'm sure she's very supportive and things like that, but, you know, I know that when I talk about, hey, I want to start my own business, or I want to do this, the first question, what about insurance? What about this? What about, you know? But,
My wife is awesome. Caregiver for our younger son. In fact, she's at therapy with him right now.
Is she stay at home right now?
She stays at home right now. She's considered getting her insurance license, so
Right.
she can help me
As
write
well.
policies for her business.
Right, might as
You know,
well.
just send them over to her.
Yeah.
But you know, she used to be a school teacher,
Okay.
and then when we found out that our son was, you know, had some extra needs, she
Right.
stayed at home and hasn't
Wow.
gone back to work yet. So yeah, the impetuous is all here.
Wow. Yeah, that's even more pressure when you have that family. So, you know, if I were to ask you what's that one piece of advice to the people out there that are, you know, thinking about starting a business, that maybe have a side hustle and looking to go to that next level, like what's that one piece of advice that you would give a budding entrepreneur, a business owner, to say, okay, here's what you can do to take yourself to the next level?
You got to do it with confidence. You can't half-ass it.
You can have that.
You
That's
gotta
a shirt. That's another shirt.
You got to get in there and commit. You know, policies will fall your way,
Right.
or a buyer might come around. And that's what you're not doing the work, and you're not doing the work.
Right.
You know.
Oh, that's good. I mean, is there anything else that you want to say to the people on the podcast or anybody that's going to watch this video? Is there anything else that you want to throw out there, everybody?
Well, the house we're in is one of my listings. So thanks to my client for letting us come out here. It's a great home. Just trying to diversify the things that I do for my clients. So when Reggie and I were talking about this, I thought it was great to come on out and, you know, show off a little bit, since I
For sure. The link will be, will be somewhere, whether it's your video, it'll be on the description, whatever. Yeah, there, left, right, wherever it is. I'll definitely include that on there. But yeah, so and here's the thing: if you guys know of any, entrepreneurs or people that inspire you and would love to see them on a video or a podcast, let me know. Reach out. You can reach me at Reggie Alcos Pro on any social media channel. I know Michael, he's got social media as well. You can reach out to him. What's your
question up there on Instagram?
Yeah, I know that. So what is
all of my socials are at PHX Rising Realty.
PHX Rising Realty.
Phoenix Rising Realty.
Okay.
I branded myself before I actually joined my brokerage, because I knew I wanted to have that to take with me.
Smart.
So
that's smart. That's what you do.
And then I locked them all up.
Yeah, that would be.
That's the other thing. Lock them all up.
I think that's a whole nother episode, right? And I'm a big believer in this, is branding yourself, right? We talked about this before we started this, is that, look, you're going to buy from him because you like him, you know him, you trust him, and that's right. And that's the thing. Versus, hey, look, it doesn't matter what brokerage you're with. I mean, all of that is.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't.
I know we're coming up on time, but real estate, it really doesn't. You've got to find the right person for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what kind of name they've got behind them. If they're not doing the work, they're not doing the work. So find somebody that you like, that you connect with. You're not going to be a good fit for everybody as a realtor, and every client's not going to be a good fit for you. I've given properties back to people like, this is not working.
Right, and that makes sense. I think too, when you say something like that, I think you've hit that point in your career where you're like, look, I know what I'm doing. I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. I know I can help, but when you can say no to business, then you're at a good place. I think, personally, because I've had to say no to business too, right? You don't want to when you first start out. You're just trying to get as much as you can, but I think when you've hit that point, you're good, right? Then you know that you can help. So
and don't go to a new build without your realtor, ever.
There you go. There's a real estate tip there.
First visit, take us with you. We don't mind, but we can't help you if you go without us.
There you go. All right, folks. Well, that's it. Thanks again. Please subscribe. I don't know if it's going to be on video. If you're watching it, subscribe on the video, the podcast. And again, if you know anybody that is inspiring that I can reach out to that you love to have on the podcast or video, let me know. I will make it happen. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.